LAPD is mourning the death of one of their own. Officer Juan Diaz was shot and killed yesterday morning. The 24-year-old was off duty at a taco stand in Lincoln Heights when he was gunned down. And this morning, the manhunt continues for his killer. And friends and loved ones are still coping with the devastating murder of the officer. Jeff Nguyen shows us more on the vigil where many shared memories and called for the capture of the shooter.
A police helicopter flew over LAPD headquarters during a moment of silence for slain officer Juan Diaz, who was the middle child with two sisters.
We have a mom, a dad, broken.
Sergeant Manuel Hernandez met Diaz as a cadet in the police academy.
Grew up in a gang-infested neighborhood and still never joined a gang, always did the right thing.
That's because Diaz grew up not far from where he was gunned down in Lincoln Heights. He graduated from Bravo Medical Magnet High School with his childhood friends.
He was never the jock. He was never the smart kid. He was the best kid. You could count on him for everything.
I loved the law enforcement. He loved it. The smile on his face, that's a role model for me.
His family says he wasn't the best student, but he knew exactly what he wanted to be by preschool.
We finally saw him open up a book and actually devoted to something and study something when he was in the academy.
His sense of purpose is being echoed by his classmates at the police academy.
And if anything, I think for us, this just gives us more of a mission for why we do what we do every day. Because there is evil out there that cut the lives of people like Diaz.
But if you really want to get a glimpse of the person behind the badge, take a listen to his sisters during their time of sorrow.
I want to remind everybody out there, guys, these people are putting their lives out there for us. We have to protect them as well. That's the least we can do. They're more than a badge, they're human beings.
I just want to remind everyone, especially to LAPD, be careful and thank you.
We'd really like to show you that big smile one more time because it clearly shows how proud Officer Juan Diaz was to put on that uniform. The impromptu vigil was organized by his classmates at the LAPD Academy. In downtown Los Angeles, Jeff Nguyen, KCAL 9 News.